right, VGK is back in action. Now, we've heard some of the news is that Robin Lehner, the goalie, isn't reporting to training camp. Honestly, that doesn't seem too shocking. But let's see if there are any ramifications and other things, VGK.
Some are probably shocked. Wait, he's still even in any way associated with the team?
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it. We know it's hockey season when we get a morning show appearance from our Vince Sapienza joining us on the phone live. Vince, great to hear from you again, my friend. And we know it's a big day. Training camp firing off today, man.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. You know, it's just training camp when it's just the voice. You don't get to see the whole real deal in living color. But you'll get that later today on Fox 5. But, yeah, you know, if you were a betting man like you guys were talking about and you were betting that you would see Robin Lehner in a Golden Knights jersey again, you were going to lose that ticket and lose that money because there were reports earlier this week that Robin Lehner was not going to report for his mandatory physical as a member of the Golden Knights team, and those proved to be true. GM Kellen McCrimmon met with the media this morning, basically saying not only did he not report, he is unfit to play at this time, which creates some unique circumstances for not only the player but the team as well, because Robin Lehner, 33 years old now, last played when Pete DeBoer was still the head coach for the Golden Knights, and he's been on long-term injured reserve the last 2 seasons, which the Golden Knights have been able to put his contract in what they call LTIR, long-term injured reserve, and they've been able to utilize his ability to not play in terms of getting new contracts on the books. But as it relates to now in this season, in the final year of Robin Lehner's 5-year contract, $25 million contract, he's supposed to be paid $5 million this season. That is if you do the first step and come to your physical. He did not do that. So now the Golden Knights are exploring their options in terms of being able to terminate his contract because in the NHL, unlike other the NFL, NBA, things like that, those contracts are guaranteed in the National Hockey League. So in order for a team to terminate the deal, they have to get approval through the National Hockey League as well as the Players Association in terms of making sure that everything is nipped up and tucked away in a way that, you know, makes sense. Because from the Players Association standpoint, you want these players to get every dollar that they earn. But from the Golden Knights standpoint, they don't want to pay a player that doesn't show up for their physical and is unfit to play for their team. So the Golden Knights don't want to be on the hook for that $5 million, $4.5 million in actual dollars that he would be receiving this year. So it's a unique situation, and it's one the Golden Knights. This story is not going to end today in terms of when or if they'll be able to terminate his contract, but it is something we'll be monitoring as it goes on. But again, as you mentioned at the top, this is not surprising that we're not seeing Robin Lehner, and anyone who's expecting to see the one known as the Panda in a Golden Knights jersey will be sorely mistaken and sad.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got plenty of things happening with VGK starting today. So we'll keep on you, Vince. I guess later in the show you'll actually grace the afternoon and evening shows with your beautiful face there, and
all we get is a headshot. Right. We get a Glamour Shots high school headshot out of you. That's all we get in the morning show now.
Possibly filtered.
You know how long it takes for me to get myself put together, the makeup, the hair, it's a whole process.
All right, Vince, thanks, man. I'm just happy to hear some hockey talk.
Exactly. Yeah. And on that note, we'll be right back. Stick around.